We all have seen one of those quirky, unconventional office spaces. But does working out from such fancy workspaces help us be more creative compared to just operating from a regular office? Hi, Amrit here, co-founder of Core Voice, and in this episode of Core Insights, I want to share findings from a journal paper titled Spaces for Creativity, Unconventional Workspaces and Divergent Thinking by Sunki Lee from Carnegie Mellon and Manuel Sosa from INSEAD. So these researchers wanted to find out if unconventional workspaces help or hinder creativity. For this, they conducted 3 controlled experiments with a total of over 800 participants. So in the first experiment, the participants, equally split between unconventional and conventional workspace, were given a sheet with 40 circles, and they were asked to draw as many real-world objects as possible on the sheet, but using the circles as an integral part of the objects that they were to draw. The result? The participants in the unconventional space could come up with lesser objects to draw, and their drawings were less unique than those who did the same exercise sitting in a conventional space. And what explains this? What happened is, the individuals in the unconventional space, they got influenced by various circular objects in their immediate environment, such as a Mickey Mouse drawing on the wall. And so they got fixated on these ideas. And this cognitive fixation limited their ability to come up with unique solutions. No such influence was there in the regular workspace, so those participants could be more creative in their drawings. Now guess what happened when a similar test was done, but with a virtual tour of the space. So in the next experiment, some participants were just made to watch a short video tour of the unconventional space, and others were shown video of a conventional space, and then the same assignment was given. Also, while the participants were drawing, one set had an image of the unconventional space as their virtual background, and the other group had the conventional workspace as their background. Pretty much the same result was observed as with physical experiment. Those who had conventional space image as their background could come up with more unique drawings. But what happens when the task given is not something that is influenced by the space one is in? So in this virtual test that the researchers were doing, they asked the participants a question that required another creative thinking. So they asked them, what would they do if they needed to enter a store to buy an essential product, but entry was only allowed for those who had masks and they didn't have a mask? So the researchers asked the participants to list as many ideas as possible to deal with a scenario like this. Now this time, the participants in the unconventional virtual space came up with more solutions, and overall a higher number of unique solutions than those in the conventional space. So net I guess an unconventional space does make you more creative as long as what you are trying to do does not get directly influenced by some creativity that already exists in the space. Pretty interesting. Anyway, hope this insight was useful, and if you are someone who would rather just work from home and not a workspace, conventional or otherwise, like all of us do here at Core Voice, then that's pretty cool too. See you soon with yet another insight, and keep listening to your Core Voice.